Girls of Reddit, what are the subtle hints that you are dropping guys, that they don't pick up at all? Arm touching, hair twirling, staring at their mouth, saying we have no plans on a Saturday night. I just thought everyone liked to tell me about their lack of plans for the weekend. Is a right nipple okay? Sure, I have Photoshop, I can mirror it. Are you doing anything later? I've learned that the only right answer to this is you, but I'm German, and in German that answer doesn't really make sense because we don't do, we make. This is a lot better and clearer than most of the other answers here, a stated intention of spending time with the guy rather than just being nice and friendly, which could just mean the woman is nice and friendly. That's way too subtle. I've been asked that loads of times by the same girls, and when asked, they only like me as a friend. It's just a regular question. As a guy, I speak for us all when I say, I thought you were just being nice. Edit, rip my inbox and feel for you brother, as we all know today dating climate, but here's a tip for girls. Find a man you like and ask him out. It works 11/10 and we get to feel like someone wants us. Every fucking time, man. You think it's interest being shown and move forward only for it turn out to be just niceness. I'm a girl, just want to say that a lot of times I see girls flirt for fun, even when they don't actually want anything. I'm not saying that's cool, I'm just saying you guys aren't totally crazy for thinking that's what it is. I've known more than a few girls who did that shit for fun. I now take the view that it's cruel and manipulative and those girls were not worth the time of day. True, for some girls they're just working it for attention, just to prove to themselves they can and boost self-esteem. I got the best story here, no joke. This girl knew I was into her. I was half-ass studying in bed. She literally comes into my room, shuts the door, locks it, exclaims it's so hot in here, takes off her shirt, now she's in a black bra, jumps onto me playfully in bed. I'm totally caught off guard. I just go for a kiss. Nope. She pulls back like sorry I don't like you like that. Sheesh. You can see how I was fucking confused for the rest of college about when a girl is or isn't interested. What the fuck? Yeah, that's, well, bullshit. I would have immediately stopped everything, gotten completely 100% serious, and asked what the fuck she was doing if she didn't like me like that. I can't tell you how many times I've had a girl show all of the classic signals, hair twirling, asking me personal questions, getting in personal space, etc., only to find out they were already seeing someone. Thank goodness I've been too much of a coward to move on those signals. I would be mortified to find out the hard way. Here's the code. You think they're just being friendly equals they're not interested, they're interested equals you think they're just being friendly, so then they're interested equals they're not interested. Sounds about right. Schrodinger's romance. I've never been one for subtle hints. I've always been okay with striking up conversation with a guy, and I've never had a problem asking a dude out on a date if I wanted to. I'm single. Shock. I remember my older brother had a girlfriend who was big into subtle hints and cryptic shit. He lost it at one point and yelled at her, subtle hints don't work, obvious hints don't work, just say it. I used to hang out with this guy I liked every single night. We'd talk, laugh, joke and just have fun, usually until 4 a.m. I would fall asleep on his bed, cuddle while watching TV, and lean closer every time we were face to face. This went on for months before he finally took the hint, and he's now my so smile. When I asked him about how he didn't notice I had a thing for him, he apparently genuinely thought that all girls act like that towards their platonic friends, so he wasn't sure if I actually liked him. Well, I've literally had a girl act like that toward me, and when I asked her out she said she wasn't interested in me like that, and another girl also did stuff that really felt like flirting, but again, not interested. Yeah, no, it's just so difficult to tell sometimes if someone is just trying to string you along or actually is interested. If a girl likes me now, she'll probably have to straight up tell me or just full on kiss me or something. Even then I might still have my doubts. Edit. I guess people are just so different that what some girls see as flirting others see as normal. I have a very close female friend who is going out with one of my best friends. She and I often hang out or do stuff alone. She gives me very tight hugs and even kisses me on the cheeks sometimes, but I know 100% that it's only because she appreciates me as a friend so greatly, and likewise of course, and that is her way of showing how much I mean to her as a friend. These things could easily be interpreted as flirting, but she's just generally a very affectionate and loving person. Point is, people are different, and I guess guys are scared of honing in on what could be seen as flirting, cause that might very well just be how girls act around friends or just be signs of a girl trying to string a guy along. This also applies to girls probably. It's just a general human thing, I guess. People are difficult to understand sometimes. They were flirting on purpose. They wanted the intimacy of flirting but didn't actually want to go further than that. You'd be surprised, Lmao. Women literally say I like you to my face and I'm still unsure. Mostly because women only like the idea of me, not who I actually am. I don't lie about the kind of person I am, but I certainly don't wear it on my sleeve. So they lose interest the more they get to know me. Hugging, touching, compliments, messages, massages, deep conversations, bugging him as to why we never do stuff just the two of us, literally mentioning how he would make a perfect boyfriend. When none of that worked, I went for the kill. Me, I love you and I really want to go out with you sometime. Him, oh, I love you too. You're my best friend. Let's go bowling next weekend. I'll invite the gang. Me, mental facepalm. Sorry, but that is a friend zone if I have ever seen one. If it makes you feel better, men don't know how to reject women because we never have to. I feel like maybe you weren't getting the hint on this one. That's actually a really kind way to reject someone. He made it very clear they were just friends, while showing that he still cared enough to spend time with her. I'm about as subtle as a bull in a china shop. I have always joked with my husband I am more masculine in my communication than him because I don't play mind games. I mean what I say and I say what I mean. Usually there isn't any confusion, but when we had just started dating I was at my husband's apartment when we were getting going for one of the first times. I made the comment, "Oh, you have chest hair." I even ran my fingers through it. I liked it. He thought it was a hint to shave his chest. The next day he was changing to go out, and I saw his chest was covered in red angry bumps and asked what happened. He mentioned the comment about his chest hair, how he got the hint, and shaved it that morning. I looked horrified and said I wasn't hint for him to shave. I told him that because I grew up in Europe, I appreciate a more natural body aesthetic and liked the hair on his chest. I thought it was super sexy. He has never shaved his chest since that day over 13 years ago. I've made that exact same mistake. Oh, you're so hairy. Shit, is that bad? She didn't say it was good. If it's not good, it's got to be bad. She must mean I'm too hairy. Shave, must shave. Why did you do that? Question mark. I loved it. Well, goddamn it, why didn't you say that then? Lmao. That sounds exactly how it went. I think it's a masculine macho feature. I know Hollywood basically frowns upon it. Almost anybody hair period. We learned that night to be clearer about what I thought was a sexy compliment being perceived as a potential negative comment. Now he knows from my tone, but he now has 13 years of practice. He'd been flirting with me for a while. The interest seemed real, so I tried to move the flirting from texting to going out. He was a bit slow on the uptake. It went something like this: him tells me how much fun he had doing X. Me, oh, that sounds like fun. Him tells me all about it. Me, I'll have to try it. Him, yeah, you'll love it. Me, so are you planning on going back? Him, yeah, definitely. Me, anytime soon? Him, no plans yet, but definitely worth it to go back again. Me, well, I'm going to take you up on your suggestion and give it a try this Saturday. Him, awesome, you'll love it. Me, You're welcome to join me, if you like him. Oh wow, yeah, cool, thanks. Me to self, that might have been more work than it was worth. Me to self afterward, it was worth it, smile. I've definitely had this exact conversation as the guy. Until now, did not realize that was flirting. Exact same here. I thought that was just having a conversation. Maybe I've been off the market for too long, but that looks, arguably, like the opposite of trying to go out to me. If I wanted to go out with someone, I would be like, hey, do you like X thing? Cool. Me too. Want to go do X thing this weekend with me? Like, 10 seconds of conversation max. Either they're for it and we make the plan, or they're for it on a different date and we make the plan, or they aren't for it and we don't do anything. Poking and prodding around the subject over and over seems like you're just trying to learn about it, not trying to do it with them.